Hey, what's up, guys? Hope everybody's doing well and having a great day. In the short that I did a couple of days ago, we took a look at the sky that Patrice from Gold Canyon, Arizona saw a few days ago, and she noticed something highly unusual in the sky above Gold Canyon. We're going to come back and revisit, as I promised in that short video I did a couple of days ago, and take a look at whatever that was sitting up in the sky above Gold Canyon. Also going to Idaho, something weird in the sky above Idaho, above New Mexico, something strange going on over there. But first, I want to start off by sharing with you guys, this is just a screen grab that my moderator, and I have multiple moderators, that noticed in the comment section of one of my videos here recently. And if you happen to see a avatar, obviously that's me, and not my name, or at least not the way I use my name with my handle, just know that this is not me. This is someone impersonating me, and do not interact in the comments with this person that you see. And I've blocked out the entire name because I don't want to give them any advertisement, because this isn't me. I didn't do this. The moderator blocked them from the channel, but as you can see, this is clearly not me. It's Mr. Dot lowercase MBB333. And a lot of times, whoever these people are, they'll ask you to get in touch with them on WhatsApp. I don't even have a WhatsApp. So if you see that, some sort of a handle here with a long number that's behind it, just know that that's not me. And I would never ask you to get a hold of me on WhatsApp. I would never ask you to call me. So sometimes in the comment section, you may see somebody that's impersonating me. Just ignore it. Do not interact with them. Don't call them, especially if they're asking you to get a hold of them on WhatsApp. Just know that that's not me, and I would never do that. Coming over here to the homepage of the website, today's feature photo was sent in by Victoria from right out here in Mesa, Arizona. This is the other night's micro full moon with a lot of color around it. That's a colorful halo around the micro moon from back on February the 5th. Quick look at the GOES X-ray flux over here at the Space Weather Prediction Center. You can see a lot of activity in the last 48 hours. The solar energy is rising due to the rise in Earth-facing sunspots. Get a load of the Earth-facing side of the sun right now, and it's only going to get more active as the sun continues to rotate left to right. And these sunspots, some of them are growing quite rapidly. Here's another view of the sun in a different wavelength, and this is this active region over here on the southeastern side of the sun. That one there is definitely one to watch, and we could see some activity from not only that one, but the rest of these sunspot active regions here in the next few days. And any activity coming from these regions would definitely be Earth-directed. I want to take you guys now to a large wildfire that you may not have heard of. I haven't seen it in the news. This thing is very large down here in the Los Angeles area of Argentina, and you can see the smoke-filled sky over here at zoom.earth, and the smoke drifts all the way out into the Pacific Ocean. This has been going on for a few days, and there's been aircraft over here at Flight Radar 24 flying back and forth trying to manage this wildfire that right now is primarily here in the Los Angeles area near Concepcion in Argentina. Once again, a large wildfire, and there's been a lot of airplane activity down there trying to keep the wildfire under control. Coming over here to the Lake Mead Water Database, haven't been over here in a few days, and looks like the situation is continuing to improve. The overall water content at Lake Mead continues to rise. So the drama at Lake Mead, at least for the time being, seems to be subsiding. However, not the case at Lake Powell, which sits upstream from Lake Mead. And keep in mind, they both share the Colorado River, and the overall water content continues to go down at Lake Powell. So unlike Lake Mead, Lake Powell's going down, and Lake Mead continues to go up. I want to take you guys now to the skies of New Mexico. This video was sent in by Andy. Goes back to January 30th of 2022. You're going to see some objects appear in the camera. This is an outdoor security camera from off in the distance over here and travel across the screen, appearing to lift up into the sky from left to right. This is obviously in fast forward, and some of these objects make a sharp right-hand turn. As you can see, these last 2 or 3 turn right. The rest of them went straight ahead. I don't know if those were some sort of drones, quite possibly Chinese lanterns. I would normally see something like that and consider it a Chinese lantern, as more than likely they're being influenced by the wind or the light winds up here in the mid-latitudes of the sky. But I'm not so sure on these. These could be something different, but right now they remain unknown. Don't know what those were. Kind of like this object here in Idaho. Something weird in the sky above Idaho. Video footage taken by Janice from January 3rd of 2023. And over here on the left, I've zoomed in on the vertical video you see over on the right. This is the original over here. The video on the left is highly zoomed in. And here in just a moment, I'm going to do some enhancement work to this object that appeared to be in the same location. It didn't move. It remained at the same altitude, didn't move right or left or north to south. It stayed in the same location for an extended period of time. The video that she shared with me was about 30 seconds long. I don't know exactly how long it was in the sky above her location, but it was intriguing enough to get out the camera and start recording. And I have to be honest, if I would have seen something like that in the sky, I would have done the same thing. I would have been recording. These versions here are enhanced. I was looking for any possible features that may show up, like a wing or a tail fin or propeller, something like that that looks familiar, and did not see anything like that. This thing appears to be sitting in the sky, rotating or revolving very quickly in the same place. It's almost like it's spinning very fast, but not moving. It's spinning in place. Here it is in an inverted format. Light is dark, dark is light. And again, no recognizable features of any kind. Some sort of a roundish, colorful sphere parked in the sky above Meridian, Idaho. Once again, video footage sent in by Janice. Great job. Really appreciate that. Okay, coming back out here to Arizona, over in Gold Canyon, Arizona. Gold Canyon is east of Phoenix, and this video footage was taken by Patrice, and it goes back to February 1st, just a few days ago of 2023. She was parked at an intersection in her car when she noticed what looked like a weird broken trail in the sky. It was what was behind this trail that was more interesting than the trail itself. There was a row of what looked like a daytime version of a Starlink satellite train. That almost looks like a Starlink that you would see in the nighttime sky, but you can see it's broad daylight here. It looks like it's around high noon. And these objects that do look like a Starlink satellite train are not moving. That's what's equally as mystifying about these. They're sitting in the same place, and they appear to be, as you're going to see here in a minute, I'm going to zoom in really close. These things appear to be either glistening or slowly moving in place, like the object we saw in the sky above Idaho. These aren't moving either, but they form a very long line in the sky. Here's an enhancement, and you can see what looks like a daytime version of a Starlink satellite train. But this thing isn't moving. It's sitting in the sky, and whatever these independent things are, these objects, they're moving in place. I don't know if they're being influenced by the wind up there. They could be reflecting light, could be a combination of both, but they're not moving forward laterally. They're not moving up and down. They're staying in the same place. Very puzzling video here taken by Patrice, and these were spotted in the Gold Canyon, Arizona area. Here's a negative format. Light is dark, dark is light, and these things show up plain as day in this video format here. Look at that. Big old long train of something, and it's difficult to say how long that is. Maybe 1,000, a couple thousand feet. Here they are side by side. Here's the broken trail, and here's what looks like a daytime Starlink satellite train. Here's another format. I just brightened them up a little bit, went from dark to light, and there they are, whatever they may have been. And something else that's at least worth considering, did these things originate from this line of smoke or this trail here in the sky? I had one person ask if these were space debris, and that's a good question, but I don't think space debris would remain in the same location like these things did for an extended period of time. Those things didn't move the entire time she was watching them from her car. So there's a close-up view of these mysterious objects that were spotted in the sky sky above Gold Canyon, Arizona. Great job, guys. Keep the photos and videos coming. If you have any photos you'd like to share, you can send those to reports@mrmbb333.com. And if you guys have any videos you'd like to share that won't attach to the email, come over here to the homepage of the website. Look for the red tab that says Have a Large Video. Click on that red banner, drag and drop your video into the red tab. Please include your first name, date, and location, and I'll take it from there. Thanks for watching. Have a super day, and be safe out there.